Hi, it's me, and I am recording from my car, and as you see, the video is a little cut off because of where I put the phone, but that's where it has to go, so enjoy this much of my face. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I haven't made a video in a while, and I don't really have much to say. I have a topic. I do. Okay, so I'm going to talk about dating people online, and I'll give a little background information because I personally tried it, you know what I mean? And I can't say it's like horrible because it's not dating online that's the problem. It's the people that you meet that's online, and I guess you can meet those same type of people in person too, so you can't really say that the fault is in the fact that you're dating online, you know what I mean? So let's just start right there, because everybody's quick to say, oh, creeps are online and whatever else, but dude, creeps are everywhere. So online, church, work, school, the supermarket, bars, I mean, no matter, you can't say one place where there's not a little Jeepers Creepers hiding out over there. So I don't really care about that because, like I said, creepers are everywhere. So that's just that. But I find that my experience dating online has been a little bit interesting because I get a lot of, and I probably said it before, and I'm sure, because I think I recorded something and I was like, oh, I'm done dating because I'm so over it. And I really was, and then I tried again, and now I'm done again. So I think maybe I just need to take time out to like regroup and like come to terms with like this is dating. Like, really? Yeah, it is. So, you know, I feel like once I get over that, then I guess I can date again. But as of right now, you know what? I feel like I'm not really missing anything, and I don't have to date. I'm not the type of woman that needs to have a man, you know, like to have a boyfriend. But okay, let me not get off topic. So we're just I was gonna say something else, but that'll be another video. I'll probably record after I finish this because it's fresh on my mind. But so dating online, like, for one, I find that like, people say that the types of pictures that you put up on dating sites kind of either make people act a certain way towards you or whatever the case is, but I find that that's not true, because I don't post professional pictures on dating sites because I need them to see me as a regular person. Like, yeah, I am a regular person, that's fine, but I'm not saying, like, you know, I'm a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity, but what I'm saying is I feel like people are more attracted to professional pictures depending on what you look like, the nature of the photos, like whether it's like glamour or lingerie or beauty shots, or I mean just regular commercial professional shots. People are more attracted to shots, and I don't want someone to be attracted to my picture. And you're gonna be like, oh, well, it's online dating, so you have to be physically attracted, and that's absolutely correct. But my attraction isn't physical. Like, that's not what I'm talking about when I say that people are attracted to pictures, because people look a little bit differently. Like, generally, a professional picture is edited to look perfect, even though there's no such thing as a perfect picture, a perfect person. When you look at a professionally shot photo, photographers take time to edit photos. And I don't even mean like body image. I just mean like the overall quality of the photo is just better. And believe it or not, a person will get more attention or more recognition off of a professional photo than a personal one. And it could be the same photo, and the person in the regular photo could probably look better than a person in a professional photo, and the professional photo would probably get more attention, because I can't explain it, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, men are visual, and women tend to be more emotional, even though I am pretty visual also. I'm trying to change my ways. But that's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is, so I digress again. So I don't post professional pictures because I don't want someone to contact me off of liking my picture. Like, yes, you need to like what I look like in order to, you know if you're attracted or whatever the case is. But, you know, you also don't want you to have this unrealistic image of who I am. So I'd probably put like a regular, you know, fully clothed professional photo, and the rest of them are just like my everyday, I'm gonna hang out, I'm hanging out with my family, or I'm with my kids, or whatever the case is. And, you know, I still get decent responses from that. So that I must digress now, but that was just basically for people who say that, oh, well, people put certain types of pictures up, and that's why guys act the way they do. Like, no, that's not true, because I could have like 5 pictures in a bubble jacket, and guys will still be acting like Jeepers Creepers online. Like, it doesn't matter. But yeah, like, and I encountered, you know, I was still getting the penis pictures. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, what is wrong? Like, somebody please tell me what is wrong, because I don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna snap a picture of my vagina and send it to some random person online. Like, what? Who does that? Like, that's so disgusting. Like, seriously. And no, I'm not a prude. I'll say it again. And I'm not like against sex and all that good stuff, but I'm just kind of like, sir, I don't know you, so I don't want to know what your penis looks like. And I mean, I always say that, and people just don't get it. I mean, I don't know why. But either way, I'm supposed to be talking about online dating, but I keep digressing because everything about online dating just makes me remember something else and something else and something else, and I'm just always like, ugh, I can't, like, come on. So any day now. So yeah, I mean, my experience online dating, like I said, it wasn't the best. And I'm saying it wasn't because it's like right now school's about to start. The first day of school is Wednesday, although I feel like classes are probably going to be maybe not, classes might not be canceled. I do have some online classes that I need to go check in with, so I have school on Wednesday at least, and probably right now I need to go home and sign on, because I am sure professors put assignments up talking about this is due the first week. The first week is 3 days, sir. Anyway, so I would say, wow, the lady is outside in the Statue of Liberty suit, giving out flyers, or a man, I don't know, but you know, Statue of Liberty is a woman, but whoever's in that suit is out there in this blizzard handing out flyers. Like, dude, I mean, you know what? I can't knock the hustle, because if you need money and you want to get paid, you got to do your job. And if that's your job, I guess you're going to be outside in somebody's blizzard. Not I, said the cat. But power to you, because that's crazy. Anyway, and I just want to point out that it's like 4:30. I've been on my way home for like an hour now. I started like 3:30. It's 4:29, and I'm still not home yet, thanks to this blizzard, and people driving like they never drove before. But I locked in my AWD. That's right, my all-wheel drive. And me and my boo are driving. Well, very good. This is the first time I drove in a snow blizzard. But yeah, so online dating, I feel like you can meet people, and generally my issue with online dating is that I lose focus very quickly. So if you can't hold my attention, as you see, like, I recorded this video and I already, like, talked about, like, a bunch of different stuff. So if I can't even keep my own attention, because right now I'm talking to myself, then, you know, somebody, you know, you gotta come correct. Like, okay, for instance, like, I'll be talking to you, and then it'll be okay, and then it's like, okay, can I have your number? I generally don't give people my number right away. Some people, you know, from a couple of messages, you can tell, like, all right, I'll give them my number. And, you know, generally I'm okay with that, because usually they seem cool, and we've messaged like at least 50 messages, like, all right, fine, I'll give you my number. But nowadays, a lot of guys don't like to talk on the phone. And then, you know, the ones that do like to talk on the phone, which I haven't met one, maybe like 2 people I've talked with on the phone, but it seems like a lot of men just don't like to talk on the phone. And the ones that do want to call you, they don't have anything to say unless they're talking about something that they like and find interesting, which is fine. I mean, yeah, but like I said, more than likely, they don't really have nothing to say. And then guys be like, oh, I want to hear your voice. And I'm like, my voice is not, you know, not nothing to go home and talk about. But, alright. So I called them, and it was, oh, your voice is so sexy. No, it's not. But, okay. I mean, I get it a lot, so maybe it's weird. I don't know. But a lot of men say that to me. And like I said, I get it a lot. So it must be true to some extent. Like, my voice is sexy. No. But yeah, so that's a problem with dating online. A lot of males don't know how to have a conversation anymore. They don't know how to hold the conversation. They don't know how to hold a female's attention. So, alright, me and my little SUV, I think I'm cute, because this person right here don't know what they doing. They driving crazy, slipping to the side, and I get it, but this is why I drive my little Nissan Rogue. Oh yeah, because you are struggling. Let me stop making fun of people, because it is a little bit slippery, and I'm over here acting like I'm cute. But what am I saying? Darn, that car over there like really broke my attention. Alright. Oh, yeah. See what I was saying? Okay, so you have to be able to hold my attention. So the last couple of people that I spoke to, I wouldn't even say dated, because it didn't even go that far. That was the issue I had, was that they were boring me. Like, yes, people say, you know, if you really want to have a conversation, or if you're really interested in knowing someone, you have to be able to hold the conversation also. But, I mean, I get it, but I don't, because if you can't hold or even like jumpstart a conversation with me, we're not gonna work, and therefore you just gotta go, which is what I've been doing, because that's just the way I am. Like, I know myself, and I feel like you should be able to have a conversation with me. That's just how I feel, but it's not always the case. So that's an issue that I have. Like, people can't hold a conversation, and sometimes people just don't know what to say, and that's mostly over the phone, because usually they get cut off before we meet in person, which could be an issue of mine. Somebody told me that, you know, I don't give people enough time or enough of a chance. Or somebody also said my standards are too high. But I'm just like, how are my standards too high? Like, really? I don't think so. Anyway, that's number 1. That's like 1.2, like inability to hold a conversation and inability to hold my attention in a conversation. Even like text messaging, some people are just like, hi. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? And they'll be like, I'm fine. and then it's like crickets. So then I'll message them back, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. How was your day? And you know, like, people usually are supposed to be like, oh, it was good, how about yours? That's usually my response. I'll say how my day was, and then I'll reciprocate. That's the easiest way to get a conversation, you know, jump started. You know, you reciprocate the question. That's easy, but they don't do that. And I feel like, okay, people are like, okay, maybe they're not interested. You know what? They might not be interested, but then why are you trying to have a conversation if you're not interested? You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. So I get that a lot. And then I get the people who just want to send pictures, like, oh, send me a picture. And I don't really like that, because you'll start off sending like regular pictures, like, because sometimes if I've been talking to somebody for a couple of days via text message, even on the phone, maybe I'll text them, I'm like, you know, send me a picture that I can use as your contact, because one, I'm bad with names, and two, like I said, I'm a visual person. So if I'm texting someone or talking to someone on the phone, you know, I think it's pleasant to have a picture of said person saved to my phone, so when, you know, it rings or I have the text message, the picture's on my screen. I like that. That's just me. But, you know, people take that crazy too. Like, they'll send a regular picture. I'm like, oh, send a picture. I'm like, all right, I'll send a regular picture. And then you lose your mind, you know, because I asked you for a picture, now you want to send your penis. Like, who does that? Gosh, like, y'all need to stop, for real. I'm so serious. And I'm saying y'all because it's a lot of y'all that do that, and y'all don't get it. What else? Oh, here's another thing. Like, online, on the site that I was on POF, and I would like I'm a people watcher, so everyone that sends me a message, like, sometimes I would like sign on to like 50 messages, and sometimes I would sign on to like 7 messages. But I wrote it in my profile, you know, like, I'm not gonna respond to everyone, because I started doing that. But then when you reply, like, even if someone says, oh my god, you're so gorgeous, I like your smile, blah 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 blah, and you're just like, oh, thank you, that's sweet, you know, because you really think it's sweet, then they feel like, okay, she wants to date me. No, I was just, you know, saying thank you for the compliment, and I don't want to date you, you know. So I started not replying to everybody, but because I'm a visual person, I look at the profiles. So I would like look at the profiles, and on POF they have something where you can see who looked at you. So then I would, first of all, let's start here, I wouldn't even look at the messages for a lot of these people. So like, if I don't like what you look like, and I don't like what I read in your profile, then I'm not even going to read your message. Because why? Because I'm not interested. Like, yeah, it's not all about looks, but like I said, everybody has to have some type of visual attraction to the opposite sex. And I don't care what you say, it's true. The person needs to grow on you. If you're not initially attracted to them, that's fine. But online dating is not about somebody growing on you. Online dating is about making a connection with someone that you see online. Okay, so don't give me that nonsense about, oh, it's not all about looks and they have blah 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 blah. Whatever. I mean, I'm cute, so why can't I find somebody that I find cute, attractive, whatever, something? Tall, like, you know, you get extra points if you're tall. You can't be ugly. I mean, let me stop calling people ugly. Not ugly, but you can't be unattractive to me personally, because everybody has their own taste. But if I find you personally unattractive and you're tall, that doesn't mean anything to me. But if I'm like, alright, and you're tall, I'm like, okay, I'll talk to him, because he's alright, and he's tall, and he has all the other things going for him. So I'm not all that bad, but I'm just saying what some people might not want to say, but it is what it is. That's life. So that's another thing. And oh, that's what I was saying. So I look at your profile, and then I'm just looking like, oh, okay, this is the person who messaged me. Then I'll sign off. I'll sign back on to like 5 messages from this one person, like, oh, so you looking at me, you can't say hi. Then a couple hours later, because I think what happens is it shows that you're online. You might not necessarily be online, but it looks like you're online. So, and then on my phone app, if I click like the thing, sometimes it will open up, and I wouldn't necessarily be signed on, but it would like open up the app, and I think that shows that you're online too, and that takes a while to go away. It's not immediate. So stuff like that. So then let me just tell you, this person would just be emailing and emailing. Oh, you can't say hi, you can't say hi. Oh, you think you too good, yada 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 yada. And I'm just like, no sir, I don't. And like one of them was like, oh, you think you all of that, and you not, and you just like all these other women on here, and da 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 da. And I'm like, sir, you really just wrote me this long-winded message about how you like my smile, and you think I'm beautiful, and you like my profile because it's straightforward, and I'm the realest woman you've seen on this site so far. But all of a sudden, I think I'm all of that, and I'm not, and I'm no better than all these other women. Like, go sit down. Why are you feeling so hurt when you don't know me? Like, for real, go to the left. Anyway, that's another problem with online dating. Y'all getting y'all feelings too much. Like, everybody that I think is attractive might not find me attractive, and vice versa. Like, that's it. That's all it is. Like, why does it have to be so emotional? Why are you so emotional about it? Yeah, I looked at your profile, and I didn't message you. And what you gonna do? Oh, you just gonna keep writing me, talking about how I think I'm all of that, and I'm not, and you could do better, and blah 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 blah. Like, come on. And why is this fool honking behind me? Like, the thing didn't just turn green. Like, be easy. I'm not rushing because you wanted to drive over a partition that you're not supposed to drive over and switch over to my lane. Go sit down, idiot. In a rush to go nowhere in the snow. Like, come on. Anyway, yeah, so that's another thing. Like, why y'all feeling so much? And like, this one guy, I really wasn't attracted to him, and I was actually going to respond to him, but he came off like that, and I kindly put him in his place, because I'm not a female. Like, if I don't know you, what you have to say to me is really not that important to me. So you could call me everything under the sun, and it's like, I'm not going to take it personally. You don't know me. And the only reason that you have time to tell me about myself is because I hurt your feelings. So obviously you was checking for me at some point. So dissing me now don't mean nothing to me. Right? So that's one. So I leave those type of people alone too. And this guy, he hit me up, and I'm responding. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I kindly put him in his place, and then he's like, oh, so how was your MLK day? Excuse me? Like, you just had all that to say, and I'm typical, and I can't hold a conversation. I think I'm too good to respond to a message. How was my MLK day? It was fine, thank you. And I just stayed cordial. And eventually I deleted the app because, like I said, school's starting, and I don't have time to waste. So I stopped wasting my time with that. But y'all gotta do better. And then everybody's message starts off with something like, oh, you just haven't met the right man, and let me be the man to treat you right, or something like that. Y'all say that a lot. Y'all really do. And I just be like, yeah, for real? That's how we is? That's how we roll? Alright, I believe you, because you said so. Alright, I mean, that was my conversation about online dating. I know I was like all over the place, and I mean like really all over the place, but y'all kind of get the drift. I mean, that's it. And I know I say like a lot. I'm not editing this video, and it is very long. I'm very sorry. Maybe I'll cut it in half, and then you'll have 2 pieces of a video that's like 12 minutes. Alright, have a nice day. I have to go into Walgreens and then drive home. Thank you, and goodbye.